Yo, what's up gang? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna talk about an injury that happened to me like almost a year ago and one of the most requested videos on the channel. Unfortunately, it's gonna be the tennis and golfer's elbow injury. Let's go. So for the people who don't know, a tennis and golfer's elbow injury is just inflammation in the tendons. So the tennis elbow comes from here, these tendons, and the golfer's elbow comes from your elbow all the way up to here. It's only inflammation of the tendons and the muscle just because of the overuse. So doing too many pull-ups without recovery, bench, handstands. It can be from working in a construction field, just doing one repetitive motion 1 million times without actually stretching maybe enough or having like the proper recovery of it. So then the tendons get inflamed and then you're just gonna have constant pain with supinating, pronating, gripping, letting go. Literally any movement that you do in your arm, you're gonna have pain. Now depending on how bad it is, right, that depends on how long the recovery will be. For me, it took me almost, I think, a year since I started having symptoms of it. At the beginning, it started in, I think, 2020. So last year, I started having some pain, but the problem with me, I ignored it. I didn't know what it is. I wasn't educated enough. I had that athlete mentality of, oh yeah, it's pain, it's gonna go away. I'm an athlete, I'm just gonna push through it, which is probably the wrong way of dealing with it, right, with any injury, but that's like athlete mentality that you never stop. And yeah, it progressively got worse, right, for months and months, for like 6 months probably. But you know, I could still do my workouts. I was doing the hybrid workouts, so like heavy lifts. At the beginning of the workout it hurt, and then as I went along with the workout it got better, right? So I didn't really think of it much. I was like, oh, if I warm up it's gonna be fine. But at the beginning of this year, in January, I couldn't even do a pull-up. Nothing, like pull-up, explosive push-up I couldn't do. I couldn't open a door without pain. I couldn't shower without pain. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't do any movement with the arm. If I gripped something too tight, I had pain. If I let it go, I had pain. Like literally every aspect of life, anything I do, I had pain in both of my arms. So it wasn't only one elbow, it was both of them. And at the end of it, I also had some nerve damage, just because it went into like a chronic state, but because it went so long that it went really bad, and I tried literally everything to get healthy, to get recovered. So again, how does it happen? It's from repetitive motion, so like a pull-up, chin-up, push-up, banging on something, just repetitive motion for 1,000,000 times without recovery. That's how you're gonna get the tendons inflamed, and that's how the tennis and golfer's elbow happen. So for me, I tried any recovery tool that I could. I did rehab at least 3 times a week, which I'm gonna show you at the end of this video what I actually did. So rehab 3 times a week. Anything that caused me pain, I didn't do. So I didn't do a pull-up, muscle-up, chin-up. I didn't do anything heavy. I was doing like basic gym exercises, right? Warmed up, and just doing rehab every week for months and months. And even that didn't help me. So depending on your case and how bad it is, maybe only rehab and letting it to go and not doing anything, maybe that will help. It all depends on the individual, what you did and how bad it is. But for me, even the rehab didn't really help. So I was trying to get stronger. I was trying to get the muscles around the tendons stronger. I was trying to get the tendons itself stronger. none of it helped. At the beginning it didn't help. So I had to introduce other ways of recovery, which another thing that I did was dry cupping and wet cupping, which is like an old Chinese, Arabic therapy with pressure. So we're gonna show the videos of that. I did that like as much as I could, you know, every 2 weeks or 3 weeks I did that. I did trigger point therapy, also 3 times a week, 4 times a week on my forearm, just to relieve the tension. So the problem with me, just because of the volume of training I did for years and years, my forearms got too tight, too pumped, too big, and the tendons couldn't handle it to that point. So I had to find a new way how to release the tension in the muscle. So I did a lot of trigger point therapy, again 3 times a week, 4 times a week, as much as I could, as much as I can handle. That definitely helped. I felt like it getting better from it, but still I couldn't work out properly. So after that, again, I introduced wet cupping, dry cupping. I introduced more deep tissue massage. Then slowly I introduced scraping. So using a tool, a metal tool, to create blood flow, to create just more scar tissue in the tendons and in the muscles, so you can recover faster and stronger. Another thing I did for increasing blood flow. So what's good about increasing blood flow is getting new blood into the muscle and tendons, so you can recover quickly. So when you have an injury, what can happen is the blood flow is not good in that particular area. So you have that bad blood in the muscle itself. So if you don't have blood flow, you're not going to regenerate fast enough. So one way how I increased the blood flow was scraping, and I did flossing with the band. So again, just increasing the blood flow, getting new fresh blood into the muscle helped a lot, and it helped me gain a little bit more of range of motion, so I had less pain. So right now I can show you a few exercises that helped me the most in this road to recovery from the tennis and golfer's elbow injury. So right now, let me show you so you can also include it in your workouts. So one of the things that you can do is you can take a barbell. Again, you can take a smaller one. It doesn't really matter as much. You shouldn't be too heavy that you can't perform 12 to 15 reps with good form. So you're gonna grab the bar, shoulder width. You're gonna put it like that on your knees. You're gonna let the bar slip all the way till here on your fingers, and then slowly you're gonna curl it up, and then concentrate on the way down on a negative. Till here, squeeze, and slowly back down. So that one is really good for the golfer's elbow, but if you also have the tennis elbow like me, you can do the same thing with the same bar, narrow grip. The only difference is you're not going to grab it like that underhand, you're going to grab it overhand. So you're going to work on these muscles and tendons. So like that, you're going to curl it up, hold it, and then slowly back down. Curl it up, hold, slowly back down. I would recommend, again, a higher rep range. I wouldn't recommend heavy weights because you're going to inflame it again. And if it's getting better and you inflame it, again, you're going to have a few more weeks or who knows how long to again recover. So pick an easy weight. With this one, it doesn't have to be the big barbell. You can also use a dumbbell, which is like 4 kg, 5 kg. I'm telling you, the weight doesn't really matter. Start with a smaller weight, and then as you get stronger, as your tendons get stronger, your muscle gets stronger, then you're gonna upgrade the weight. Use the barbell. You can also just take a dumbbell, 5 kg for this one, but like I said, you can start even with 3 kg. You can even start, if you really have bad ones, a bad pain, just no weight, just squeezing it slowly, feeling the stretch, squeezing, You can also do it like that if you really have back pain, but again, using some kind of resistance, if it's a dumbbell, barbell, even bands, it's also much better. So again, same thing, under grip, you put it down on your fingers, curl it up, squeeze the muscle, try to hold it for a few seconds, and then focus on the negative, all the way down, as much as you can, and then curl up. So same with the other hand. Even if you have pain in one hand and in the other not, I will still do both of them, just as a precaution to get both of them strong, so it doesn't happen again on this one. So all the time, both hands, under grip, and also you can do the over grip. So you can do it like that on your knee, or as I like to do it, like here. On the table, on the bench, on the box, whatever you have in the gym or at home, in the park. Just like that. Overhand, underhand. So that's I would say the basic ones that you need to do for recovery. Yeah, you can also use a band. You can do the same thing with the band. Stepping on it, like that, and then curling up, going back down. Same thing, overhand, underhand. Another thing that I did, so this gets boring and it's not complete, you can also do, so you're gonna step on it. Now depending how strong you are, how much pain you have, if you step closer here, then you're gonna have more resistance. If you step a little bit further away, less resistance, right? So I step here, I grab it like that, twist, and slowly bring back. Twist, slowly back. So that is really good for the tennis elbow. Similar thing you can do with the twisting with the band. You can also use this weight if you have in a gym. Again, it's not heavy. You're gonna lean here. You're gonna slowly bring it down till here, and then bring it up. So again, you're involving the same muscles as like the band. So that's for tennis elbow. If you want to work on the golfer's elbow, then it's gonna be from here. Like I said, high rep range, 12, 15, even 20 with a lighter weight, with perfect form, will definitely make your forearm stronger and injury resistant. And the last thing we're gonna do, or what I'm gonna show, is with the band, you're gonna attach it to a bar or anything you have. So you're gonna grab it like that. You can grab it overhand or underhand, whatever you want to work on, if it's gonna be the golfer's elbow or the tennis elbow. So you're gonna grab it. Let me show you the overhand. Here, you're gonna break the band like that, and then you're gonna step forward and then slowly bring it back. So here, step back, break, pull, so the band is under tension, and then slowly bring it here and step back. So you're gonna repeat that motion, or you can also do underhand, break, step, slowly bring back, like that. Here, break, pull the band, slowly bring back. Woo. Really gonna feel it here and here. Another thing that I used for my recovery after every workout was the massage gun, just to break down the muscle tissue, to relax the muscle, just to recover faster. Sometimes like before the workout, after the warm-up, but definitely after.
I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get it, no call and quits. Yeah, gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets. Yeah, better move out the way cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all of this. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. My heart on my sleeve, stress, shield my greed. That's how I get it, success ain't no giving. Some days I don't eat, I don't sleep. When I'm focused, I'm dangerous. They don't want it when I'm anxious. Ain't no limit till I tank. I'm running on fumes, the opposition don't amaze. The roads racing through the pavement. Get your hands out of my bag. I know that's because I've been in it. I don't need to brag. I guess that's what happens when you taking care of your business. But some family, you do the math. I'm out of my.
So this is all I did for my recovery. So try it out. Let me know what you think. If you need any additional help, I made a plan. So if you want to get it, the link will be in the description down below. And like I said, you don't have to do this only if you're injured. You can also do it as an injury prevention, so for you not to get injured. So I wish I did these like fucking 2 years ago, 3 years ago, so I would probably never get to this point of injury. So if you want to get stronger forearms, bigger, stronger tendons and not get injured, then just check out the plan down below. If this video was helpful, then leave a thumbs up, comment down below what you think, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Gang gang.
Don't got no heart, I got an icebox. Brand new roller, swipe at the G-Shock. Moving slowly, I know the street hype. No more double, go ahead a detox. Yeah, yeah. Came from the trenches, they ain't showing us no love. Thugging in the city, all we wanted was a hug, yeah. We on the block like every night to catch a buzz. Get the cash and tell my family of the hood, that's a must. Was a hood baby with no soldiers. Bad past never left my mind, it's taking over. No, I should've died, that's why it's hard to stay sober. Glad to see the sun, but my heart getting colder. Life's so crazy, what we been through. When you die, the only time that they gon' miss you. Tell my mama no more tears, no more tissue. Ooh, just some hood baby with some issues. Hood baby from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. Glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. Hood baby from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. I'm glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. Ooh, ooh. Pull up in that rain, see me ballin'. Yeah, 30 piece on my wrist like I'm Harden. Either they love me or I'm a target. Cause I saw me I've been busy and picking up when you call me. And on purpose I hate the fact we
Move it.
With anything that you need, dog, I got you, I mean it. All this pressure make it hard.
Move the muscle a little bit. Like that. And then. Take it off. The blood flow comes back. Good. More mobility.